Purdy, his first start in Week 14 last season, everybody was like, well, what are they going to be now? Well, they just win when he starts. The 8-game win streak to begin a career, fourth longest by any quarterback in the Super Bowl era. San Francisco gets 0-2 Arizona next week at home. You have to imagine they'd be significantly favored, as they were tonight, to get another win. Damien Woody in studio. I just want to let everybody out there know the man's okay. Was hemorrhaging on the set earlier this morning.
I was, man. I was on the injury report. Like,
yeah.
I was limited.
Practice limited.
Yeah, I was limited.
Got a boo-boo strip on there, and
Yeah.
the man's fine. There it is.
Yeah.
He's all as well. We worry about you, man. I can't have you getting injured on these other shows.
Yeah.
Let's talk about San Francisco. They go up against a banged-up, injured Giants team. They win in this game. But it's interesting the way they win, isn't it? I mean, it might feel like they're letting teams hang around. Then at the end, you look, you go, they won by 18 again. What do you make of how they won this game?
Yeah, it's funny, Scotty, because I'm like, you look at it, you look at the score, but then when I look at the stat sheet, it's just like, whoa. Like, these
Good or
boys,
bad?
Oh, it was great. Like,
okay.
Like, they doubled up time of possession, almost tripled the total yards in the game. Like, they completely dominated the New York Football Giants in this game, and rightfully so. They should have dominated the Giants in this game.
Hold on, I'm going to fix my man's mic.
Yeah, you know, I'm
You just keep
they got me tripping over here. But
no,
yeah,
you're good. I'm going to put it here.
yeah,
Hold on.
this is what we do.
Don't take the jib shot when I'm fixing the man's microphone. Come on, family. There we go.
You got me?
No.
No.
What a day you're having.
I know, man. I
Out
got
here
the
bleeding.
cut. Yeah.
I can't fix it. You're going to have to hold
That's
the damn
okay.
mic.
It's okay. I got it. Listen, anyway,
Hi, Internet.
San Francisco is pretty good. Let's just say that.
Well, let me back up. In the grand scheme, in the food chain of the NFL,
Yes.
fill in this blank for me. San Francisco is what?
They're a top 3 team in the National Football League. They are, you know, they're physically dominant on both sides of the football. Their quarterback is athletic. He doesn't put the ball in harm's way. They got playmakers on both sides of the ball. Their best wide receiver didn't even play tonight in Brandon Ayuk, and they were still dominated that New York Giants football team on offense. So this is a complete football team, and they're only going to get better.
I'm not certain if we typically, you guys know the drill on Thursday nights, typically we talk to someone from the winning team, and if we do, when we do, I'm just interested in the mentality of a team who, going back to last season, they hadn't lost a game, then they lose Purdy in Philadelphia, and if they don't, who knows what happens, and then they pick right up where they left off with him. I just wondered how do you get past sort of, man, what could have been? I realize you can't live in the past, but I would imagine that's a pretty powerful motivator if you're them.
Yeah, I mean, listen, listen, each team, each year is different from year to year, but listen, everyone wanted to see what Brock Purdy was going to look like going up against Jalen Hurts in the NFC Championship game. But now this is a totally different year. He's come back from injury. He looks really well. I mean, it could be another season where they could possibly be on another collision course with the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, the Dallas Cowboys might have something to say about that.
Speaking of which, I realize that whoever we speak to won't play this game, where I say, look, you're playing Arizona at home. You'll probably beat them because you can't afford to do that in the National Football League.
Yeah.
Week 5, Dallas comes to their building. In terms of who's the bully on the block game, that'll be something that on all the shows everyone's talking about.
Yeah.
Will it be reasonable to say whoever comes out of that game, with a nod to Philadelphia, that team will exit that game with everyone saying that's the squad right there?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, listen, because those two ball clubs mirror each other so well, right? They're both led by their defenses. Right. They're physically imposing. The pass rush can just be ferocious offensively. We saw what the Dallas Cowboys did offensively with Dak Prescott against a very good New York Jets defense.
Right.
They were very complimentary as far as how it relates to their defense is concerned. Dak Prescott was very efficient. Mike McCarthy called a hell of a game. So I can't wait to watch those two ball clubs going at it, because I think that'll dictate what could possibly come down the road.
Right, and those are playoff teams that met a year ago. It's early. I mean, we don't freak out, but we'll freak out because that game.
Of course, that's what we do.